Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is Where Words Do Come to Life. Well, I titled this Kim Foxx Office No Quick Trials Really Exist. Now, as you've seen in other videos, um, Kim Foxx was at the Safety Justice out south, and she was at Sankofa on the west side, and she stood flat foot and said that quick trials began in October of last year. We are now in July of this year, and no quick trial has taken place. So you have to wonder, 4 years, going on 4 years, there are individuals who are sitting in Cook County Jail who have not been to trial and who those in Kim Foxx's office have stalled. It doesn't take 4 years to find anything, but I've come to believe that the process for Black and Brown is to break them, is to push them to plea bargain for their case, knowing full well if they plea bargain, you all later on is going to change the charges to something else, which potentially will extend their time frame. So then I ask the question again, what is the purpose of our state's attorney, Kim Foxx, since she says out of her mouth she really has no control over what her attorneys do? So why would we elect you to sit in a seat for a position that you have no control over? Your attorneys. And why is there not a statute of limitation for violating those sentenced out of Cook County Jail human rights? Why is there no statute of limitations for that? If a case has not been solved within 2 years, it should be shut down, closed, and moved on. Now, you just had a case with your husband. You should have went to jail because you acknowledged putting your hands on him, but you didn't go to jail. You didn't sit in a cell for the weekend like any other normal person would have said. And your ass has been real quiet as of late because you know your time is up. Your time is up. Again, I'm going to ask this question until somebody can answer for me. Why do we have you all sitting in the seat when you do not uphold what you said you was going to uphold? You said you understood, but you don't. You said that prison reform was going to be taking place, and it has not. We're still sitting in the same repetitive cycle that we have been sitting in forever and a day. And I'm going to keep bringing this up until somebody, damn it, can explain to me how in the hell can Jason Van Dyke be out of jail for 16 bullets? And you have people sitting in jail for one bullet potentially, and they have not been to trial. Not only is the state's attorney's office the blame, the judge is too. The judges are too. The system is flawed. The system is past broken. And the system only works for white people. That's it. And that's all. Because as of late, I've been seeing a lot of news media articles where individuals that have concealed and carry have got into a situation, and you all have acknowledged that they have concealed and carried, but they're still out. So help me to understand, why is it that those who are sitting in Cook County Jail right to this day had concealed and carry insured, but they're still sitting inside those walls? Why? Why are they still sitting there? Help me to understand, what the hell are you all still looking for? What is the research? that you're trying to find? What is the evidence you need to uncover? See, because you all can find what you want to find, when you want to find it, how you want to find it. You can find that. And I think your stalling process is because you have no real concrete anything, but you're trying to force individuals to plea bargain because they want to get out so desperately. And you all are the blame for destroying families and put them in financial hardship. You all are the blame for that. Very much so. Kim Foxx and your attorneys, your other states' attorneys that works up under your leadership are the blame. See, y'all can turn over white people cases quickly. They can do all manner of evil. They can shoot guns, 16 bullets, and be out on the street. But when it come down to black and brown, y'all don't have no give, you don't have no compassion, you don't have no empathy, and you don't have no urgency to get this shit closed. And that is a problem, a big problem. And yes, I have been out of the loop for a minute, but I tell you, I'm back, and I'm back on y'all asses. Because this is ridiculous. Nobody should be sitting in Cook County Jail past a year. You got a year to get your evidence together. You got a year to bring it to court. And then after that, that shit should be over with. There should be no excuses. There should be no court cases tied to each other. Everybody stands as an individual. You was born an individual. You should stand as an individual. Why is it that when it comes to black and brown cases, we are lumped in together? But when Jason Van Dyke and all them other officers was in the surroundings, when Jason Van Dyke shot them 16 bullets, he stood trial by himself. And then y'all went after the other officers. So it lets me know your office is accountable for the bullshit and the stalling that goes on inside of Cook County Jail. Your office is to blame for people that's still sitting there that should have been out a long time ago. Should have been out. And the judges are the blame for denying bail and bond, especially when you don't know the full story of the case. And the people that y'all let out is the people that you should keep in. But people that's first time offenders, potentially, is the one that you want to put them in hardship. You want to put them in maximum security. You want to label them as a threat to society. How does that work? Why does our governor, why does our elected officials allow this to continually be and nobody say anything or do anything and nobody feel like this needs to be corrected? This is sad. This is a sad reflection of a piss po ass system that is discrimination and racism at its finest. Because nobody inside those walls except for black and brown. There are no whites up in there, not even 10%, but black and brown. The jail system is designed to break the black family. It's designed to separate the family. It's designed to make the daddies and the mamas look bad. And y'all really don't give a damn. So Kim Foxx, all them bullshit lines, the speeches that you gave, they don't mean nothing. They have no value. And for every organization out here that says that they stand, they represent prison reform, I want to see you all come to the plate and show who you are. Because right now I can't see it. I've heard some things about the Innocence Project, and I've even written the Innocence Project about some situation. I have a friend who written the Innocence Project, but y'all don't show up. You have limitations. Instead of putting on your site that you have limitations, you lead people to believe that you can help. There is MacArthur Foundation. There is Reform Alliance. And I'm still trying to figure out what the hell Reform Alliance does. Because I ain't figured that out yet. I ain't seen nothing. You was set up for a rapper. And then after that, it kind of died down. So I guess you only work with people in the entertainment business, not people that don't have no value. As I call them, a little peon, people that y'all don't care about. And it's sad. It is so sad. It is sad that we have a system that white people can get away with shit that black and brown can't. Same crime, but different sentencing. See, they can shoot somebody one time, take their life, and go home. A black man can potentially shoot somebody and get 30 years. And that doesn't make sense to me. And so for me, you all are talking out both sides of your mouth. That's from our president all the way down and from our alderman all the way back up. I said this before and I'll say it again. God don't like ugly. Ain't too crazy about beauty neither. Kim Foxx did all that talking and then she ended up in a domestic violence situation herself. And she was the abuser. She was the abuser to her husband. And so when you have a situation and circumstance, it takes a second before it turns to something else. But people can understand and some can sympathize with you. But I have no sympathy for you in that situation because you know better. You went hard on R. Kelly, and I'm going hard on your ass. Domestic violence is domestic violence. I don't give a damn what your title is. It's domestic violence. Your ass should have been locked up like anybody else would have been sitting in a holding cell for putting their hands on him, and then you admit it. So it proves my point that I made in other videos that position and power does make a difference in the end result, whether you go to jail or not. Just like the young lady who was driving on suspended license, and her auntie was a high-ranking official in the police department, and she got off, but the boyfriend went to jail. Again, just like Jason Van Dyke, we got Statesville, Joliet, Menard, Cook County Jail, where people have shot one bullet for protection. Some have shot one bullet intentionally, but Jason Van Dyke shot 16 times, caught on video, displayed in court. A young man who was unarmed, going in the opposite direction, and nobody else shot him but Jason Van Dyke. Y'all think this is going to die? It's not, because I'm going to keep giving it life until we see something different. Shot that boy 16 times, had a private sentencing, which I still don't believe Jason Van Dyke was incarcerated, period. You have black and brown men sitting in jail right now, Governor Pritzker, Mayor Lightfoot, Kim Foxx, for one bullet. And Jason, the judges, is out for 16 bullets. Didn't even do 6 years. Didn't get 20 years. Didn't get 30 years. Didn't even get life. He got 6 years and 3 years. He's out for 16 bullets. Unlock the goddamn doors for those inmates that's sitting in there rotting for you all lazy ass findings. And some of you all coached, and some of you all manipulated, and some of you all lied with the information that you provided. That's why y'all got this resentencing act out, SB 2129, because y'all know y'all lied. And a lot of these people should be out of jail, period. Governor Pritzker, your ass want to sit your big ass in the seat again. It needs to change. This shit needs to be fixed like yesterday. And it needs to be fixed now. So Kim Foxx, get your ass out of here. I see they got posters up you talking about you lying and you done did all manner of wrong things. And I agree. You want to defend who you are as a state's attorney? I don't care what color you are. Because you black, you get no No perks. You don't get no privileges. You don't get no passes. None whatsoever. Your ass lied. You screwed up, and your state's attorney are holding people inside of Cook County Jail that should have been gone home a long time ago. Long time ago. And if it take y'all that long to find the people who looted downtown. So I know damn well y'all got all the evidence you need for a lot of these cases. And y'all need to have y'all asses whooped for this. And the judges. Now understand Chief Judge Timothy Evans' position is not to be over the judges. But that system is screwed up too, because them are some prejudiced, racist ass judges. And soon as a black person come inside the courtroom, they are automatically guilty. They are automatically given the full extent of sentencing. And that is a problem. Biden, your ass need to do something about that. Write an executive order about that. I'm not playing with y'all. I mean what I say. I'm back on this, and I'm not letting up. I mean that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.